For years, horse racing has been seen as a traditional sport, often associated with an older demographic. Yet, a surprising shift is underway. Generation Z, the digital natives born roughly between 1997 and 2012, is increasingly finding its way to the track, or at least, to the digital world of horse racing. This isn't about inheriting a family tradition, it's about a confluence of factors that resonate with General Z's unique values and consumption habits. 1. The Uma Musume effect. Gaming as a gateway. Perhaps one of the most unexpected catalysts for General Z's interest comes from the virtual world. The wildly popular Japanese multimedia franchise, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, featuring anthropomorphized horse girls, who are reincarnations of famous racehorses, has become a global phenomenon. While seemingly quirky, this game offers deep lore, compelling character stories, and strategic gameplay that mirrors real-world racing dynamics. Real-life example. Meet Alex, a 19-year-old university student in Toronto. Before 2025, horse racing was barely on his radar. Then, the English version of Uma Musume launched, and he became hooked. As he delved into the game, he found himself researching the real-life inspirations behind his favorite horse girls. He discovered the actual racing careers of legends like Goldship and Haru Urara, watching their historic races on YouTube. This digital curiosity soon led him to watch live races, analyzing the horses' forms and developing a genuine appreciation for the sport itself. He's even considering a trip to a local track, like Woodbine, to see the athleticism up close. The game provided an accessible, fun entry point into a complex sport. 2. Social media and influencer marketing. Meeting them where their Gen Z lives on social media, consuming snackable content and valuing authenticity. The horse racing industry has begun to recognize this and adapt its marketing strategies. Real-life example. Consider the surge in viewership for the Kentucky Derby 151 in May 2025. A significant factor was the involvement of influencer Griffin Johnson, who has millions of followers on TikTok. Johnson became a fractional owner in a Derby contender, Sandman, through a program called A Stake in Stardom. He documented his journey on TikTok, sharing behind-the-scenes glimpses of Sandman's training, the excitement of race day, and the emotional connection to the horse. This raw, authentic content resonated deeply with his Gen Z audience, drawing hundreds of thousands of new viewers to the Derby broadcast who might not have otherwise tuned in. It wasn't about the betting initially, but the story, the personality, and the genuine passion. The glamour and the vibe. Experience over tradition. While betting is a core component of horse racing, Gen Z is often drawn to the broader experience, particularly the social and aesthetic aspects. Fashion and aesthetics. Race days, especially major events like the Kentucky Derby or Royal Ascot, are massive fashion spectacles. Gen Z, known for its emphasis on personal expression and curated online aesthetics, is drawn to the opportunity to dress up, create visually appealing content, and participate in a vibrant social scene. Eventification of racing. Tracks are increasingly offering more than just races. Think live music, gourmet food trucks, curated VIP experiences, and interactive elements. These eventized race days cater to General Z's desire for unique, shareable experiences with friends. Real-life example. Sarah, a 21-year-old from Montreal, wasn't interested in horse racing, but she and her friends saw an ad on Instagram for Kings Plate Social at Woodbine. The ad highlighted stylish outfits, live DJs, and photo opportunities, positioning it as a trendy summer event. They went, not to bet, but for the vibe. While there, the sheer power and beauty of the horses captivated them. They posted dozens of stories and, surprisingly, found themselves placing a few small bets for fun, discovering the excitement of the race itself. The initial draw was social, but the sport itself gained new fans. 4. Animal connection and welfare awareness. A nuanced view. Gen Z is widely recognized for its strong stance on animal welfare and ethical consumption. While this might seem at odds with a sport involving animals, it's also a point of engagement. Behind-the-scenes content. As the industry becomes more transparent, content showcasing the meticulous care, training, and retirement of racehorses resonates with Gen Z's desire for authenticity and ethical practices. Stories of equine athletes. Gen Z is drawn to the individual narratives and athleticism of the horses themselves, seeing them as sentient beings with incredible abilities. Real-life example. The story of Cody's Wish, a champion racehorse named for a fan with a rare illness, went viral across social media platforms. His heartwarming connection with his namesake captivated millions, including many in Gen Z who might have otherwise overlooked racing. These stories highlight the bond between humans and horses, aligning with Gen Z's values. 5. Accessibility and gamification of betting. Lowering barriers for those interested in the wagering aspect, technology has made it far more accessible and less intimidating. Intuitive apps. Modern betting apps are user-friendly, offering seamless interfaces, clear data, and even gamified elements that appeal to a generation comfortable with mobile gaming. Micro-betting and explainers. The ability to place smaller bets and access simplified explanations of odds and handicapping makes the entry point less daunting. The rise of Gen Z in horse racing isn't about them abandoning their digital lives for the track. Instead, it's about the sport embracing digital tools, authentic storytelling, and creating multifaceted experiences that resonate with a generation that values social connection, visual appeal, animal welfare, and engaging narratives. The future of horse racing is no longer just about horsepower, it's about human connection in a digitally enhanced world.